We are Kyla and Louie, and we are DIY building our house on the back of a 1988 Unimog, showing you everything that we do. What could go wrong, right? The goal is simple: build our dream house doing as much of it ourselves as we can, meet some awesome people on the way, and have a lifetime full of adventures. So join us for it. It's going to be out the gate. Kia ora, welcome back to episode 7 of our DIY truck build. Today we've got some more building, couch cushions, roof racks, and right at the end, Louie breaking stuff just because. Now let's get cracking into our U-shaped seating. Now last episode we showed you how we actually made the seating. If you didn't check that out, go and do it now. And now we're showing you how we're going to get access into the underneath the seats, so we have heaps of storage. So we had a lot of plywood left over and we aren't going to be taking it to Whangarei, so Louie thought he would make the storage under the seats as portable supports out of one piece of ply each. Using ply means it's stronger and is easier to install. Yay! Easy! Alright, so he's cutting roughly the right size and then sticks them underneath and traces around the inside outline. Then he adds another 15mm for the ply porthole lids to sit on. Once that's all traced up and maths calculated, Louie gets out the jigsaw and the drop saw. So he cuts it using the drop saw and then he uses the jigsaw around the corners. Originally we had 8 portholes, but we actually turned the back middle one into a big one just to add bigger storage items. So in total he made 7. And the reason why we did quite a few lids is just so that we don't have to take all the couch cushions off if we want to access anything underneath in the storage. I feel like looks can be quite deceiving on video, so in that underneath storage area we can fit at least 6 boxes, 6 full storage boxes underneath, as well as our air conditioning system that's sitting underneath the left hand side. So heaps of storage, which is awesome because we're going to be living in it.
A few moments later.
Alright, that took a long time, but all completed. It's time to glue them in. So Louie applied some Sikaflex to them. The amount of Sikaflex we've used in this build, I wish we were sponsored by them, but we are not. Gosh, I wish we did a tally of how many sausages of Sikaflex we actually went through. Maybe we will, but yeah, more Sikaflex. Then we glue them underneath, and once glued, we then screw them into place. Time for a test fit. Now that the U-shaped storage is done, Louie tested out our bed actuators that are going to be lifting our bed up and down, and it was, well, anticlimactic. But the day was young and it was time for our first test fitting for our seat cushions. Let's see what Louie and Kyla think.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect, huh?
It's very, very squishy.
Yeah, it's perfect. Gives lounging.
Yeah.
If you're lounging in your back.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's good. Good head height. Oh, it's so squishy.
That's good.
So, look at that. Actually looks really cool. We've got a little curve there, but it's still not 100% right. We need to do something with these edges here. So, yeah, Louie's going to grab a marker and then maybe we just cut like that. I think that will look good. Are we DIYing our couch cushions? No. Does Kyla have the capability of working a sewing machine? No. Neck one. So we went with a local company in Christchuirch and they did an amazing job. I can't wait for you to see. Makeshift bed.
Hey?
Makeshift bed.
Roughly.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Let's see. Look how good your curves are.
Oh. The great thing about going with a local company is it meant we got to have 2 fittings and we got to make sure they were perfect to exactly what we wanted. So we couldn't ask for anything better. And yeah, but what's the word I'm looking for? Made to fit? Custom. It's custom. So that's really cool. And we're going to hopefully get it back by next Thursday. All covered.
Alrighty, you ready to see the cushions for the first time?
Sure am.
Come on up.
Well, I've seen them before, but I haven't seen them
Not in the truck.
in the truck. Should I close my eyes?
Yes.
Okay, my eyes closed.
Sit. Sit. And go.
Oh my gosh. So luxurious. Are we rich? Are we rich?
No.
Wow. They look good.
They do.
They look really good. They fit perfectly. Look at that.
Settle on it.
They actually are perfect, aren't they?
The right amount of lean back.
Yeah, we did test that, didn't we? Yeah. So good, darling. How pretty do they
Look at the
look?
angles are.
They're perfect.
They did a good job.
Yeah, such a good job. The buttons look good.
Yeah, buttons are a must.
Yeah. This looks so nice.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, little kids
And
area.
that there goes there perfectly. That one can't get because I'm there. Perfect friction fit. I still want to be there in that.
Some lucky bugger gets to sit on that.
How good?
So nice. Oh, it's still video. Cute. Oh my god.
That is
Fits
the bed
perfectly.
setup. There'll be the table will make the infill for the gap, so it won't just be sitting there like that. But this is a good trap.
How good is that?
Yeah, looks bloody good. Check out the buttons. Ooh. First thoughts.
First was luxurious, is what I would call it. What would you call it? Let's go word for word. Mine was luxurious. Okay. Luxurious.
Style.
Fancy.
Decadent.
Perfect.
Clean.
Modern.
Brown.
Timeless.
Buttons.
The next day, or somewhat days away, the couch cushioning area was done and it's time to put the roof rack on the unimog. Some call it luck, but we call it a really great mate. Let us use the tractor, which means we could put the roof rack onto the unimog quite easily. We had our roof rack custom made so that we could still open up the hatch that's in the cab and have access onto it, or just keep it open to have some airflow. So it's really important for us to have a roof rack that still meant we could do that. And there you go. A couple of two hard-working men and we've got our roof rack on. It was time to put on the lights. The lights are the bit that Louis was most looking forward to fitting. As you can probably tell, he wanted to get straight into it. And probably because he knew how cool they were going to look. So we got 6x Nava EX2 7-inch lights. Is 6 overkill? Kyla thought so. Louis doesn't think so. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Anyway, where do we get them from? So we brought 2 sets, or 2x2 sets of, they're on special at Super Cheap Auto. And then we actually found our third set off of Trade Me. Someone was selling a brand new pair, which was, again, so lucky. The cool thing about the EX2s is that they come with covers, and when you have the cover on, it's like you've got a blackout curtain on your lights, so no light can get through. Later that night, we moved into lifting on our rear winch. We brought 2x Runva 2,000 pound synthetic rope winches, one for the front and one for the back. And unfortunately, the company that we ordered them from, it took 2 months for these to arrive. So when they did arrive, we were very, very happy. It was a tight squeeze, but they managed to get the winch in, and now all we have to do is wire it up. The next day, it was almost like it was Christmas, and Louis got to unwrap all his presents and use them. So all of these things like the winch, the lights, and the radio, and you'll see the antenna coming up, they've just been sitting in our container waiting for us to put on the unimog. So this radio is the next goodie to go on. And we don't have any videos of this, but our Sparky Grant managed to wire the thing in, and it's ready to go now. The last goodie you'll get to see us put on the unimog truck today is mounting the antenna onto the side of the brush bar. We got a little tab welded onto the brush bar so we can have the antenna sitting a little bit higher. Alright, who wants to see Louis break some stuff?
Welcome back. Don't mind the rip in the pants. I've had a few people ask about the strength of these panels, so I thought I'd better put it to the test, so let's go. That's one of the roof panels there, so we'll give it a test. Pretty strong, so we'll give it a bit more of a test. That one. This one here is the wall panel. Oh shit. I think that's a pass in anyone's book, right? I think that should be able to support us. This might not be a good idea, but science is science. Let's test that. Oh, it's that 200mm wide. This stuff, super impressive. One of the cool things about that wet experiment we just did was those panels aren't actually the ones that I've had on the van, on the truck rather, that have been nice and sealed. These are the ones that were left out in the elements for the last couple of months and aren't in the best condition because I've just been leaning up against the shed. So the ones we've got sealed, stronger, ready to be put through their paces, and I think they're strong as heck and stoked with the choice.
Hey, thanks so much for watching, team. That is episode 7. Episode 8, you're going to see myself, Louis the Unimog, and the caravan all travel from Christchuirch to Whangarei, and then once we get into Whangarei, we're back on the build, and we should have this Unimog done in less than 2 months' time. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Bye!